Hey, before we start, let me ask you something real and uncomfortable. What if the girl you think you're just friends with has already chosen you, but she's waiting to see if you can feel it without her saying a word? Because women don't confess first. We signal, we test, we hint. We give you a psychological trail of breadcrumbs, and only men who understand female behavior catch it. Today, I'll uncover 10 powerful signs she likes you more than a friend, using dark psychology, attraction science, and emotional decoding that most men never hear anywhere. Stay till the end, because the last sign is the one women hide the most. Let's begin. Sign 1. She mirrors you without realizing it. Women mirror the men they're emotionally drawn to. She copies your words, your texting style, your gestures, your slang, even your way of laughing. Mirroring is subconscious. We only do it with people we want to be close to. It's actually rooted in neuroscience. When we're attracted to someone, our mirror neurons fire automatically, creating behavioral synchronization. This is the brain's way of building rapport and emotional connection without conscious effort. So when she starts using your phrases, adopting your mannerisms, or even adjusting her body language to match yours, it's not coincidence, it's biology. Pay attention to the little things. Does she lean in when you lean in? Does she cross her arms after you do? Does she pick up on your expressions and use them days later in conversation? These are invisible threads of attraction she's weaving without even knowing it. But here's the twist. The more she tries to hide her real feelings, the faster you'll catch this sign. She can't control it. Her subconscious always betrays her intentions. Sign 2, she gives you special access. When a woman likes you more than a friend, your presence bypasses her normal boundaries. She replies to you faster than others. She shares personal things she hides from everyone else. She gives you emotional access she doesn't offer to any male friend. This isn't friendliness, this is priority placement, and women only give that to men they want. Think about it from her perspective. She gets dozens of messages, notifications, requests for her time and attention. But when you text, she responds immediately. When you call, she picks up. When you need her, she makes herself available. This level of accessibility is intentional. Women are selective with their energy. And if she's giving you consistent access to her time, her thoughts, and her emotional world, she's telling you something profound without saying it directly. She might cancel plans with others to see you. She might stay up late talking to you even when she's exhausted. She might rearrange her schedule just to fit you in. These aren't small gestures. They're massive indicators of where you stand in her emotional hierarchy. Watch how she behaves when you disappear for a few hours. That reaction reveals the truth. Does she reach out? Does she seem different when you return? Her response to your absence speaks louder than her words ever could. Sign 3. She gets jealous but won't admit it. She doesn't have to say, "I'm jealous." You'll feel it when you mention another girl, when someone else compliments you. When you're busy and unavailable, she becomes weirdly quiet or sarcastic or extra sweet or suddenly unbothered. Women don't show jealousy directly, they leak it through behavior. Here's why. Admitting jealousy means admitting feelings, and most women won't do that until they know you feel the same way. So instead, the jealousy comes out sideways. She might ask questions that seem casual but are actually investigative. So who's she? You two seem close. Didn't know you had time for that. Or she goes completely silent, cold, distant, like you did something wrong, but she won't tell you what. Or she overcompensates, suddenly talking about other guys, posting more on social media, acting like everything's fine when it clearly isn't. This emotional turbulence only happens when someone matters to you. If she didn't care, your interactions with other women wouldn't register on her emotional radar at all. And yes, if she's jealous, she definitely likes you more than a friend. Jealousy is just love and fear dancing together in the dark. Sign 4. She remembers ridiculously small details. A girl who cares notices everything. Your favorite snacks, your habits, your childhood stories, something you said once months ago. Women only do this when they're emotionally invested because attraction heightens memory. If she remembers what even your friends forget, she's not just a friend. This goes beyond basic listening skills. This is her brain tagging you as important, filing away every piece of information about you like it's treasure. She remembers that you don't like pickles, that your mom's birthday is in June, that you mentioned wanting to visit Japan someday, that you had a rough week 3 months ago because of work stress. Normal friends forget this stuff. But a woman who's attracted, she's building a mental archive of everything that makes you you. Why? Because she's imagining a future. She's preparing. She's learning you because she wants to be part of your life in a deeper way. And here's the beautiful part. She does this effortlessly. It's not a chore for her. It's natural because you occupy space in her mind even when you're not around. Women don't track details for men they feel neutral about. Memory is a map of what matters to us. And brother, if she remembers everything about you, you matter. Sign 5. She softens her voice around you. This is one of the most hidden signs. When a woman likes a man, her voice naturally becomes softer, sweeter, and more relaxed. It's a biological attraction cue. She literally cannot stop it. If she talks to others normally but becomes gentler around you, brother, she likes you. This phenomenon is called vocal modulation, and it's hardwired into female attraction psychology. When a woman feels safe and drawn to a man, her parasympathetic nervous system activates naturally, lowering her pitch and softening her tone. It's the same reason mothers speak gently to babies. It signals comfort, trust, and affection. So if you notice her voice changes when she talks to you compared to how she talks to her friends, coworkers, or even family, pay attention. That shift is involuntary. It's her body responding to your presence in a way her mind hasn't fully processed yet. She might not even realize she's doing it, but you will. And once you notice it, you can't unhear it. Pay attention to her tone. It tells the truth better than her words. The voice doesn't lie. It reflects what the heart feels. Sign 6. She opens her feminine side around you. Women shift energy depending on the man they're interacting with. If she becomes playful, shy, girly, more expressive, or even slightly nervous around you, that's her feminine energy responding to your masculine presence. This is not friendship behavior. It's attraction, pure and simple. With most people, women maintain a balanced, neutral energy. But around a man they're attracted to, something shifts. They soften. They become more animated or more reserved depending on their personality. But the common thread is femininity. She might giggle more, touch her hair, play with her jewelry, tilt her head when she talks to you. These are subconscious displays of femininity designed to attract masculine energy. It's an ancient dance. When she feels your strength, leadership, or presence, her biology responds by leaning into her own feminine nature. And here's the key. She doesn't do this with everyone, only with men who make her feel something. If she doesn't act this way with other guys, you're special. You're triggering something in her that others don't. And that's not an accident. Sign 7, she creates emotional moments with you. Women who like you will engineer little moments, long eye contact, quiet pauses, inside jokes, soft touches, random deep conversations. She's not doing this by accident. She's trying to build an emotional bubble where it feels like it's just you and her. These moments are intentional, even if she doesn't fully realize it. She's creating opportunities for connection, testing to see if you'll meet her there. Maybe she suggests watching the sunset together, or she brings up a meaningful topic late at night, or she lingers in a hug just a second longer than normal. She's building intimacy layer by layer, moment by moment. And the beauty of these moments is that they feel natural, organic, like they just happened, but they didn't. She set the stage. She created the space. She invited you in. Because women don't create emotional intimacy with men they see as just friends. They create it with men they want to feel closer to. If she keeps giving you opportunities to make a move, trust me, she already knows what she wants. She's just waiting to see if you do too. Sign 8. She talks about her future, and you're in it. She mentions places she wants to visit, events she wants to attend, things she's planning, and somehow she says, you should come too. This is a massive sign. Women don't include men in future plans unless they feel emotionally safe and attracted. Future talk is one of the most underrated indicators of romantic interest. When a woman imagines her future and you're in the picture, that's not casual, that's intention. She might say things like, we should try that new restaurant when it opens. I want to go hiking this summer. You'd love it. When I finally visit Europe, you have to come. Notice the language. You should when you come. She's not just making conversation. She's planting seeds. She's testing how you react to the idea of shared experiences down the road. If a woman sees you as just a friend, she talks about her future independently. But if she's weaving you into it, she's imagining more. A woman's future language reveals her present feelings. Listen carefully to how she talks about tomorrow, next month, next year. If you're in those sentences, you're in her heart. Sign 9. Her friends act strange around you. When a woman likes you, her friends know before you do. So watch their behavior. Do they tease her when you show up? Do they look at her, then at you, then smile? Do they suddenly leave both of you alone together? Friends expose feelings women try to hide. Women tell their friends everything, and I mean everything. If she likes you, her inner circle knows. They've analyzed your texts together. They've heard every story. They've probably even helped her decide what to wear around you. So when you show up, they can't help themselves. They'll smirk, nudge her, make inside jokes, create opportunities for you two to be alone. They might even test you, ask you questions, see how you respond, gauge whether you're worthy of their friends' feelings. If her friends seem overly interested in you, overly friendly, or overly invested in how you two interact, it's because they're rooting for something to happen. If her friends behave differently around you, she has already talked about you. And trust me, the conversation wasn't about how just friends you are. Sign 10. She gives you emotional vulnerability. This is the deepest, rarest, and strongest sign. She lets her guard down. She shows you her fears. She shares her insecurities. She trusts you with emotional truth. Women don't become emotionally vulnerable with just friends. They only do this with men they want deeper connection with. Vulnerability is sacred to women. We don't hand it out freely. We protect it, guard it, only give it to people we trust completely. So, if she opens up to you about her struggles, her past, her fears, her dreams, she's telling you that you're safe, that you matter, that she wants you to see the real her, not just the polished version she shows the world. This is the ultimate sign of emotional investment because vulnerability requires courage, and women only take that risk with men they hope will stay. If she's vulnerable with you, she's already chosen you. Now, the question is, will you choose her back? Look, every woman is different, but psychology doesn't lie. If you noticed even 3 or more of these signs, she sees you as more than a friend. And if you notice 7 or more, she already feels emotionally attached, whether she admits it or not. So, what do you do with this information? You stop second-guessing yourself. You stop overthinking. You stop waiting for some perfect moment that may never come. If she's showing you these signs, she's hoping you'll notice. She's hoping you'll do something about it. She's hoping you're brave enough to step into the space she's been creating for you. Because here's the truth most men never realize. Women want you to lead. They want you to recognize the signs, trust your gut, and make the move. She's done her part. She's given you the signals. Now it's your turn. If this video opened your eyes in any way, hit that like button, subscribe for more rare psychology truths, and make sure you check out the other videos on this channel, especially if you want deeper insight into attraction, influence, and the female mind. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next, because understanding women isn't about tricks or manipulation. It's about awareness. It's about reading the language they speak when words aren't enough. And once you learn that language, everything changes. See you in the next